Pocket League. So Psyonix, randomly, I've not heard anything news about this prior, dropped a pocket-sized version of Rocket League called Rocket League Sideswipe. So Rocket League had recently gone free-to-play, sort of as part of its purchase by Epic Games, enjoying sort of a second wind of popularity post the console launch on PlayStation. And yeah, they've launched a mobile version, which is a side-on 2.5D-ish version of Rocket League. Matches run for 2 minutes. You can play 1-on-1 or 2v2. And these are actual real people that you're playing against. And it will be due out by the end of the year on iOS and Android. But right now, bizarrely enough, because we're a very good test market, because there's not many people in Australia and New Zealand, but they are very similar to America and Europe in terms of behaviors, they have launched an alpha version of this if you have Android. So I guess the question is, have either of you installed this game?
I don't have Android.
I attempted to, and it said that there was no space in the alpha anymore.
Oh, so I'm the only one who has it.
Dang.
So it said check back later or something. So yeah, I have no idea how that works, if they're just going to open up more spots. It'd be good if you could click a button to say, let me know. Anyway.
So I was lucky enough to get this installed. So you know how all the way back I borrowed an Android phone of my wife's dad to do the xCloud stuff. And then Microsoft, banned me from joining the preview for xCloud in Australia.
That's fake news.
That is fake news, because I did test it during the week, Mike, and I can now use xCloud on the Android device. Strange.
Yeah.
But I never got the email. So annoying. So yeah, I did actually play this. And as the biggest fan of Rocket League on the podcast, I love this mobile game. It is so cool.
That's cool.
It is... I actually really, really hope Psyonix releases this on the Switch. You're going to be shocked at what I'm about to say here. I would prefer to play this than Rocket League on the Switch.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
So Rocket League...
tell me the differences other than the 2.5D thing.
Oh, okay. So, obviously with Rocket League, it's a three-dimensional arena. This is very much on a fixed plane. Okay. So forget about the 2.5D. It's really a 2D game, essentially, with 2.5D graphics. So, it obviously simplifies the game a lot, but it does incorporate the mechanics of Rocket League simplistically. But, the things like jumping, boosting, then double jumping, all those type of things. And the strategy of Rocket League as well. Do you have two people push up and try to get a goal versus, because we have the goals that are somewhat similar. They're a little bit elevated this time, which makes sense because you don't want it, so you just hit it to get it in. And they've obviously fine-tuned the arena just for scoring. I think that it's far too easy to score off kick-ins, the start of the game when you're actually, going for the ball. I was able to score off that really, really easily. But yeah, I love this version. And the reason why I would prefer to play this version than the Switch version is because the Switch version, it's just a very compromised version of Rocket League.
Okay.
The graphics are very, extremely downgraded. You don't have triggers on the Switch, so you can't finely tune the sort of, the acceleration and the braking and all these kind of things. There's just a lot of things that it's very hard for me to play it on the Switch now, having played it on the PC so much. And on a much higher refresh rate monitor and all those kind of things. Whereas this, I feel like if this couldn't run at a solid 60 on the Switch and look just as good as the, Android version that I was playing, it'd be shocking. So I think you'd be able to do it. The only thing I don't like about this is it's a mobile game. So you've got the traditional mobile controls, which is an on-screen analog stick and, virtual on-screen display buttons, which I just absolutely hate.
You had one of these that I talked about last week.
Well, that won't work.
Which will probably not work.
Yeah, they don't. I actually checked that because I was going to map my DualShock.
Oh, yeah.
And I would love to do that. If they actually release this on iOS and allow you to use a controller, I might actually play this a bit.
But I think it makes sense for them not to have something like that available in an alpha because they really want feedback on the touch controls.
100%.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you, Swinny.
Plus, in a game like that, the slightest advantage can make a huge difference.
Yeah, true. But then you get ranked up, and this has rankings as well, just like Rocket League. So
against other people, like.
bronze, silver, gold, etc. It's actually genius from Psyonix. Like I feel dumb for not like coming up with it myself. I actually always wanted a 2D version of Rocket League, and there are some crappy cartoony versions of it because it's just, to me, like on the Switch, it's like the perfect console for it. I hope to God that they release this on the Switch. I would love to play this.
Is there the ability to say, what a save?
Shoot. I know that I said to my teammate, there is like quick chat.
Okay, you've got to, because that's the deal breaker for me. If you can't say what a save, I've got no interest in it.
I think you can, because I said nice shot, but it doesn't, it's more like stickers. Do you know what I mean, Swinny? It's like, that's the design of it. It's not like just simple words. It's all stickers, so I wasn't very familiar with them all.
Okay, all right.
I think you can say nice shot, and I think you can say what a save.
Well, let us know and then correct.
I actually
yourself
did
next week.
accidentally press heaps of quick chat, and it didn't block me from doing it. So they haven't got that mechanic in it yet of like saying you can't speak for a few minutes or a few seconds. So very, very cool. Love it. Like, you guys should jump on it when it comes available on iOS.
I have an Android phone.
Do you know, can you like party up or anything? Or
It didn't have that functionality from what I could see. Yeah. So, and it was a bit flaky, the mobile connection. It was a bit, like, everyone's on mobile, right? So, yeah, it's not, I don't know. I'm so used to playing Rocket League where everyone's connected via, LAN, and like it's all very low ping and like kind of the perfect conditions. So from that perspective, it was a bit tough, but yeah, very, very cool. Like, very impressed with it, and very, very cool idea. So awesome to see it, and can't wait for it to come out later in the year. All right, let's move on to our next story. So